Hello, good morning everyone.
Good morning everybody.
And welcome to Orchard Valley Foods Group's first ever live demo. So for the next 60 minutes or so, we will be taking you through our brand new chocolate decorations range, ChocoDecs. So before we get started, we have a few little engagement rules for you. So these are just to keep you as engaged as possible throughout the next 60 minutes with myself and Mark. So you will be hosted today. I should have introduced ourselves, sorry. You'll be hosted by myself, Louise Lydiard, Marketing Manager of Orchard Valley Foods Group, and my lovely co-host, Mr. Brian. So would you like to introduce yourself, Mark?
Absolutely. Good morning, everyone. As they mentioned, I'm Mark Bryan, Managing Director of Counties, part of the Orchard Valley Group here in St Ives, Cornwall.
Fabulous. So back to the engagement rules. These are just to keep you as engaged as possible over the next 60 minutes or so, and also to help you be able to communicate with myself and Mark throughout. So if you are able to mute and put away your mobile phones, Mr. Brian.
Absolutely. Phone is off and away it goes.
Amazing. That is just to avoid any noises and any distractions throughout. Also, this is a recorded session, so if you would like to recap, rewatch, or would like to send this out to any of your colleagues, or you would like to simply spend a little bit more time with myself and Mark, who could blame them, this link will be sent out after the event, so look out for that in your inboxes. Additionally to that, if you would like to ask us any questions throughout, please feel free to do so. The more questions, the merrier. We would love to hear from them, right, Mark?
Absolutely. That's all about today's live event. So we'd love to have your questions as we go through. Those questions, we'll shortly show you how to send them through using the chat function. They'll pop up on a screen in front of us, and we'll do our best to answer those questions live on this morning's session.
We will indeed. Engagement is key. So to do that, you can use the chat function, which is at the top right-hand corner of your screen. Thanks, Mark. Which is the two crossover speech bubbles with the question mark in the middle of them. So you can ask us any questions throughout using that chat function at the top of your screens, and that, like Mark said, will pop up on the screen over here, and we will answer those as soon as we can. Please bear with us if we don't answer them straight away, but we will get round to all of them, we promise. So, without further ado, today's agenda, Mark, we have quite a packed day, I hear.
We do. So for this next 60 minutes or so, we have a real chocolatey jam-packed agenda. So we're going to kick off with a short video clip, which is going to give a little bit of background story around the site here, Counties and St Ives, and how that leads into our new launch of the ChocoDecs range.
Amazing. And then, like Mark said, we will lead then straight into a brand reveal, where you will learn all about how the new products are made, where they're made, the new line, and a little bit more history around the brand itself. Then we will do a live unboxing session with you. Hopefully you have all received a little parcel in the post, and we will live unbox that with you in the next few minutes. Really.
Absolutely. Looking forward to that bit. Swiftly moving on, as we mentioned earlier, this is a really interactive session for the next hour or so. We'd really like you to send your questions through on the chat function, as we said, and we'll do our very best to answer those questions as we go through.
Perfect. Then we will take you through a trends and value proposition section. This is where we will take you through the trends that we believe this product range will really help you to tap into, and also the value that we believe this range can bring to you, but ultimately to your customers. So look out for that.
Absolutely. I'm really looking forward to that. The value proposition within ChocoDecs is so strong, so really looking forward to coming on to that part. Then I'm going to walk us through our MPD process, our simple three-step process that we will use and work with you, our customers, to develop new and bespoke custom chocolate decorations. So looking forward to that part.
Perfect. And then finally, last but not least, and I believe the most important section, is how you can get in touch with us. So how you can start your ChocoDecs process starting today. So we have now, to get into the event, we have a video for you to watch to take you through a bit of the story of ChocoDecs and where it was founded. So please strap in and enjoy.
The company started basically going back 37 years ago, actually. My parents had a retail shop selling fudge. It was called the Cornish Fudge Shops, obviously using things like Cornish clotted cream, Cornish butter. I think it come quite synonymous with the area. So basically I started producing fudge for them in my kitchen at home. hand stirring the ingredients over a stove to what we have today, which is a more automated cooking system. It's been a journey for sure.
Hugely proud of being part of what was traditionally a family business and has now become part of something much bigger. I mean, even today, walking around the factory, I would pick up a piece of fudge. Some might say it's in the blood.
I think the thing I'm most proud of within the company is the team that's grown with the company and been very instrumental along the way, taking it from, say, a very seasonal business to a more global business.
I think the most notable change for the business is how we've become more and more focused around our customer needs, and I think our principles have always stayed the same in terms of quality. That's always been core to what we do, but it's becoming a much faster world, and people wanting new ideas and they're wanting them quickly. And I think that's what I've seen over the years, is that whilst we've maintained the values of quality, what have you, we've had to become quicker and bring new ideas and new products to the market.
And they're always looking for something that's a little bit off trend, if you like cucumber and things like that, avocado, and they just want to be a little bit different than the rest. I think the biggest highlight from the business side is being approached by some of the bigger companies, and a lot of it has been sort of passed by sort of recommendation from one company to another. I think that's quite a nice little feather to have in your cap.
My vision for the future is really being at the forefront of innovation and creativity, and I think that's what we've really become known for. Customers that like to work with us, they come to us knowing that they're going to get something a little bit different, a little bit special, and doing business in a way that's good for our people and good for the planet at the same time.
It's like a child. You know, you see the child growing through the thing, and the great team that's come along with it as well to where we are now. And that's the major thing that I really am proud of.
Welcome back. So we hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that gave you a little bit of an idea around the history of the brand and the site, and a little bit more information around counties. So without further ado, we're going into another video now where you will finally get to see the new branding and the new product range. So again, strap in and we hope you enjoy it.
So ChocoDecs is that final added touch to a cake, a muffin, an ice cream, what have you. Everybody loves chocolate, and as all the trends show, chocolate is still the #1 seller. And what we're able to do with ChocoDecs for our customers is to provide them with a way of adding a special little touch to their own products. We're able to create something that's bespoke and unique for them. We're able to do that very quickly and help them to bring something new to the market, so that they then can offer consumers something a little bit different that helps to separate them from their competitors.
So ChocoDecs came about looking for a product we could run through the factory all year round. Our main products at the moment are very seasonal, so there's a lot of downtime in the factory. So to get a synergy with the fudge, we'll have to run all through the year. We're trying to find a product that we could do likewise. Bringing the development work in-house now speeds the whole process up. It takes out a lot of time where you can lose days going to different suppliers to get different molds or to get things signed off, not done in one place. So the new NPD kitchen allows us to invite the customer on site to work through their designs and get excited about it, touch and feel and what have you. You can get it all signed off very quickly within a couple of weeks, rather than taking months back and forth. We work closely with the customer because it makes it easier for us and them to get what they want. Obviously what's in their head and what we're thinking can be different things, so to work closely with the customer, we can get exactly what they want first time. So the main benefits to the customer coming to us to do ChocoDecs is that speed of turnaround, and they can have their products on the shelves within weeks rather than wait for months, because they can come here and get exactly what they want first time and be excited about their product before it gets on the shelf.
The need for something bespoke and customised to the customer, that's really increased year on year, and the ability to be able to provide that service faster, quicker has become a much higher level of priority, and again, that's what we've been focusing on. That's where we've been investing in the business, in the tools and the technologies, so that we can create something new, something bespoke in a rapid time.
So I think the future of ChocoDecs is just a continuation of changing of designs to meet trends and seasons and new companies. There's always going to be something different out there, so we'll always be making new designs for the ChocoDecs.
And so, welcome back, and there you have it, everyone, the unveil of our new ChocoDecs branding, and I hope you really like it as much as we do. We're really excited about the launch of the new ChocoDecs range. So, without further ado, we're going to move on to the unpacking and the unveiling of the packs that have been sent to everybody. Apologies if one hasn't arrived with you yet, just under the current circumstances. It's taken a little bit longer through the parcel and the mail services to get those out to everybody, but they should arrive with you shortly. And of course, we can also arrange for those that haven't requested one for us to send one out after the event. So,
amazing.
Without further ado, we'll take a look inside, and of course, well done to all those that have resisted opening up the parcel today, knowing that there was some chocolate inside. Well done to everybody. So let's take a look inside, shall we?
Perfect. Also, if you haven't received your parcel in the next couple of weeks, please do let us know, because we can send out another one. So
absolutely,
just let us know if there's any problems with that at all.
So only up inside, you're going to find two items in the pack that we've included. One is our ChocoDecs sketchpad, and this is one way that we can start that exciting journey on working with you to develop a new bespoke custom ChocoDecs shape. And we're going to come on to that a little bit later and show you how that works. I'm going to pass this one to you, Lou.
Yeah, I think that's for me. So I'm actually going to do a sketch whilst Mark takes you through some ideas.
Absolutely. Of course, if we turn to the inside of the box, you're also going to find as well a sample box here, which is a small selection from our standard shapes from off-the-shelf chocolate decorations. So I'm going to open that up now and just talk through what we've included there for you. So, hopefully everybody's opening up at home and following as we go through. So, starting here, the top layer, what we've included here in the samples for everybody at home is a small selection from our all year round chocolate stars. Our small white chocolate stars just gives an indication of the shapes that are around this size, typically 20 to 25 millimeters. Medium stars here in our milk chocolate, and again, shapes within this size, typically around 30 to 35 millimeters. And we've also included in there two of our large dark chocolate stars, and again, shapes in around this size, around 40 to 45 millimeters typically. Delving a little bit further down into the box, we've also included here a small selection from some of our seasonal shapes, again off the shelf. Some small white chocolate Easter eggs, and again in the large milk. Some Christmas trees and a shooting star. So all of these fantastic for those key events and seasons around the year. The stars working perfectly well for single placements on cupcakes and what have you. And of course, some of the key shapes here from across the different seasons and different applications. We're going to delve a little bit deeper now into the final layer, which we've included for you. And I do believe, Lou, this is your most favourite.
It is my favourite layer, yeah.
And here we go. So we've included in here for you some of our medium pink coloured chocolate hearts. And of course, fresh off the production line, it's that time of the year again when we're fast approaching Halloween, and we've included some of our pumpkins there for you as well. And a little cheeky chappy at the bottom there, our caramel gingerbread man in a larger size. And there we go.
Perfect timing, Mark, because I have just finished my amazing sketch. I actually have to apologise because it's actually quite terrible, but it will give you an idea. So my favourite animal is a pig. So I have drawn a Halloween pig with a little witch's hat on. So I hope you can see
Lou,
that.
your talents are truly,
I know.
are truly wasted.
I am totally wasted in Orchard Valley, aren't I? I should be an artist, really. But despite the terrible, terrible drawing, which I very much apologise about, if you are not the best drawer, can our MPD team still work off of something that's a little bit rough, not the best sketch ever, but something that can sort of represent a Halloween pig?
Absolutely. And who doesn't like a scary pig? So here we go. What Lou's done here is used our sketch pad for your big ChocoDecs idea. And this is one way that we can start a journey on developing a new and bespoke ChocoDecs shape. Of course, what we've showed you there is a small selection from our off-the-shelf range that's readily available and in 2 different pack sizes that we will come on to later on in the event. But here, we know it's truly important where we wanted to offer work with you to create something new and bespoke and custom. And this is just one way of starting that journey. So drawing on your inner Picasso or inspiration or ideas from other areas in the market or other categories, we can start that journey here with a simple overplan drawing. On the right hand side of that form, I'll just ask you to share a little bit more information about the product that you'd like to work with us and develop. So Lou, for your scary Halloween pig, what sort of colour chocolate would you like?
Well, I think because it's a pig, it has to be ruby.
Absolutely.
Doesn't it? So I would like it to be ruby coloured. I'd like it to launch in about 8 to 9 weeks from now.
Excellent.
Which I can't think of the date off the top of my head, but application Halloween pig, and name I'm going to call him Pepper Lou.
Pepper Lou.
Yeah, instead
Fantastic.
of Peppa Pig, Pepper Lou. And then my contact details you already know, Mark, but I will just write something in there so that it makes a bit more sense. And then I think that's all the information needed.
Absolutely. So working with this, it's just one way of starting that journey, and it really helps to capture those early launch details and information. On the back of the pad, we've included some helpful hints and tips about how to work through with you on those ideas and inspiration of creating something new for your new product launch. And in the bottom right hand corner, we've included some details about how to capture that information and send it through to us. So of course, I don't know if you've noticed, Lou, our mobile phones have become cameras, and cameras have become phones. So a really simple way to start this journey is to take your phone, take a few pictures here of what you're drawing on the front or working with your end customer as well. Scan the QR code in the bottom right hand corner. That's going to generate an email. Attach those pictures, hit the send button, and that's going to start the journey and send that picture flying into our design studio here. Of course, you can also contact your key account managers that you're already working with within Orchard Valley. There's many different ways of starting the design process.
There is indeed. And also, if you're not the best drawer like myself, you can maybe take a picture of something that's inspired you, send us a logo, anything along those lines. It does not have to be a fantastic drawing like myself. It can be anything that's inspired you that you would like to turn into a chocolate decoration. So you can also send in that way as long as you use the QR code on the back.
Absolutely. I love the pig. I think one before long we're going to have that pig flying off the shelf.
Oh, let's hope so. A girl can dream, hey? A girl can dream. Right. So I think actually I'm quite tempted by some of these chocolates, Mark. So I have a box over here, and I think maybe we should try one on screen with everybody.
So we'd invite everyone that has received a pack at home, and apologies if you haven't received yours yet. It is on its way to join us in that little bit of tasting. So which one are you going for, Lou?
I am going to go for the white chocolate star because that's my favourite.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice. I'm going to go with our dark chocolate star.
Amazing. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everyone.
Delicious.
I do. And I can imagine my ruby pig would taste even better. Okay, so hopefully that has given you a bit of an idea as to why we believe that chocolate is always a good idea. So to continue on, we also, we've already done that. So we've scribbled through. So I believe, Mark, we also use premium and award-winning chocolate. So not only do they look great, They're also very high quality.
Absolutely. Now, we have a strong reputation, both within counties and within the wider Orchard Valley group for quality, and that's something that we will never compromise on, and we know how important that is to you, our customers, and our end consumers. And therefore, that's no different with ChocoDecs. There's no compromise on quality. We ensure to use our house premium Belgian chocolates across our milk, white, and dark range. So absolutely premium chocolate to ensure we offer that our consumers a premium quality product.
Amazing. So, as most of you are probably aware, one of the biggest trends in the market at the moment is vegan. So, our 60% cocoa in our dark chocolate, I believe, can be classed as vegan suitable.
That's absolutely right. As you mentioned there, Lou, so for our dark chocolate, 60% minimum cocoa allows us to then provide that opportunity for our customers to offer naturally a vegan suitable product.
Perfect. So if you are doing any vegan launches at the moment and you would like the perfect chocolate product to go with that, then get in touch. So on top of that, on top of being vegan suitable for our dark chocolate products, we are also Rainforest Alliance certified and UTZ. We are aware those two are coming together to become one certification, but Mark, are you able to just take our customers through a little bit of information as to why that brings a benefit to them and what that means to us as a company?
Absolutely. So as we mentioned there, within our dark chocolate is very much suitable for vegan suitable applications, but of course it's important to our consumers, to you, our customers, and to us as a business that what we do in the world is right for our people and for the planet. And I think that's important to ensure that we do that all the way through our supply chain and ensuring that our cocoa farmers receive that extra premium. And of course we do that when we're purchasing our chocolate by paying an extra premium on our raw materials, and that is filtered down through to the cocoa farmers and the cooperative groups. And for that we've elected to support support via the Rainforest Alliance and its certifications. Of course, we're aware that those two are coming together. So as standard, our ChocoDecs range is certified under the Rainforest Alliance certification.
Amazing. So not only is it premium award-winning chocolate, it looks great and it's UTZ Rainforest Alliance. It is also, I believe, we have some very good low MOQs and some strong lead times. So are we able to just take people through what that is, what it means, and how we've achieved that?
Absolutely. So, of course, in launching and developing ChocoDecs, what we know for sure is absolutely important and critical is that new launches, new ideas are coming faster and quicker. And that's becoming demanding upon us by our consumers, and they're demanding new products to be brought to the market faster and quicker. We wanted to make sure that in offering the ChocoDecs range that our MOQs were low, which enables you, our customers, to go to the market with lower commitment to volumes. So for our off-the-shelf ChocoDecs range, and that's supplied in industrial format, which we'll come on to shortly, the MOQ is just 100 kilos, so very, very low by comparison to some of the MOQs you would expect to see within the market.
Amazing, that sounds great. And our lead times as well, Mark. I believe we've done some investment to make sure that our lead times are really strong and helpful to our customers.
Absolutely. So we have a selection of off-the-shelf shapes available in a food service pack format, and those are available starting in the new year from stock, so very, very quick turnaround times. But of course, when we're talking about creating something new and bespoke for you, again, very rapid turnaround times here of just 6 to 8 weeks to bring a new shape all the way through the development process and deliver to you, our customers.
Amazing. So my Halloween Pepperloo can be launched in the market, if I was quick enough with communication, in about 6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks, we will have that product developed and delivered to you. Absolutely.
Amazing. So we've got a couple of packaged formats to show you as well, how you can buy these products. So just to take you through, obviously there are different areas of industries that would require different packaging. So we have tried to develop some packaging that would work for all. So Mark, we have an industrial sized pack. Would you like to take people through that?
Absolutely. So starting off, as Lou mentioned, with our industrial format, perfect for industrial food manufacturing, bringing to the line within bakery or chilled dessert or ice cream applications, etc. So in here you will find our large format trays. This is typical of our medium size. So on there we've got 72 milk chocolate stars as such, and we'll load 28 of those trays into a carton. So that's going to give just over 2,000 pieces per carton, packed within a blue polythene bag for protection through the supply chain. So perfect for large industrial formats, and yeah, ready to go.
Amazing. And then we also have one that's slightly smaller. Oh gosh, that's heavy. We have one that's slightly smaller as well, to work more for a food service or a coffee chain or someone along those lines, and this would be a bit more suited for that application.
Absolutely, as you mentioned, Lou. So perhaps the large format is not suitable for all of our end users. So we have a smaller food service or retail pack. Within here we have a smaller tray size. So again, here with our medium size stars, there's 32 pieces to a tray. We load 10 of those to a carton, into an easy open and close carton there. And that's going to give you around 320 pieces for that particular shape and size. And again, perfect for food service and smaller applications where space is limited.
Yeah, perfect, ideal. So we are also, I believe, looking into developing a retail pack that will also work on shelf.
Absolutely. So in the works, coming fast behind those two pack formats is a retail pack, and I would encourage anybody that is has an application and interested in a retail package format to get in contact.
Yeah, so if that is something you are looking for, or one of these packaging formats works for you and in your space allowance and your applications, get in touch and we can see what we can do for you. So next on the agenda, Mark, we are now going to take you through a couple of trends that we see in the market at the moment that we believe you guys can use these products to tap into. So as most of you are aware, chocolate is one of the most indulgent products in the world. It's something that most people turn to on a regular basis for a little bit of comfort. Mark, do you ever turn to chocolate for a little bit of comfort on a day-to-day basis?
Guilty as charged, and I have to say, Friday night, movie on, and who wouldn't turn to a little bit of chocolate? And for me, still riding the crest of that wave, that trend that keep on giving. For me, favourite flavour still has to be salted caramel.
Yeah, it is a good flavour, and it is very indulgent as well, so that is ideal. So on top of being indulgent, it is also, the global chocolate market was worth 130.5 billion in 2019. That is a huge market area for you to tap into using these products, and that is also expected to rise by around 4.6% between 2020, so now, and 2025. So again, just highlighting the huge market opportunity that is out there to tap into using this range. So on top of that, just to take you through a few things and facts and figures, 15% of people eat chocolate at least daily. So I know that I am one of those people. So I would fall into this lovely 15% bracket of people that eat chocolate on a day-to-day basis. So that just goes to show how often chocolate is reached for on the shelf. And again, how amazing the market size is for you guys to tap into using this range. So to just take you through a few more products, facts, younger people remain the core users of chocolate, being 21% of 16 to 24-year-olds, again, eating it once a day or more. Mark, do you fall into that category?
I'm very proud to fall into that 21%, absolutely, Lou.
Yeah, 16 to 24,
Of course, yes.
So on top of that, there are a massive amount of people that indulge in chocolate. So not only is it the 16 to 24-year-olds, we are all, or most of us, are guilty of it. So 15% of people, like we said earlier, eat chocolate once a day or more. 17% of people eat it 4 to 6 times a week. 28% of people eat it 2 to 3 times a week, 17% once a week, 15% once every 2 weeks or less, and a very tiny 8% who we don't understand don't eat chocolate.
I really don't know what these people are doing with their time. They're not going to get that time back.
Yeah,
they're not going to get that time
no
back.
indulgence happening.
That's a missed
there.
opportunity.
So that very small amount of people that don't eat chocolate on a regular basis just shows again and highlights how huge that market opportunity really is. So again, highlighting why we believe that chocolate is always a good idea. So a few more trends that we're going to now take you through in a bit more detail is personalization, premiumization, multi-sensory experiences, and seasonal and all year round. So personalization. Mark, earlier you mentioned that salted caramel is your favorite flavor. So flavor is apparently a great way to drive purchase in chocolate confectionery. And I also believe that that is something that we can add to our products.
We can. So we have the capability and facilities in-house here to flavour and colour chocolate decorations to your specification. And again, that tends to be very much driven by market trends, and we're seeing all sorts of requests coming through at the moment from various different properties of fruits or botanical flavours. Again, we would love to work with you, with our MPD team, to create something new and bespoke and on trend.
Amazing. So if you want a salted caramel Halloween pepperloo, that is something we can do for you. So please get in touch if that is something of interest. So new flavours also tempt almost half of chocolate buyers. So again, just showing how you can use that innovation to tap into a wider audience by encouraging people to buy your products using new and different flavours. Taste is also pivotal to people's choice of chocolate, as expected for a product which exists to deliver enjoyment. We all enjoy something that tastes good, that hits our flavour profiles, and that makes us feel happy. So a great way to do that is to use some different flavour profiles. So 34% of category buyers are willing to also pay more for chocolate in new and exciting flavours when buying chocolate for themselves. So again, just shows how you can increase that product offering by using some different flavour profiles. So moving on to the next one, premiumisation. Who does not like a little bit of luxury in their life? Mark, do you appreciate a little bit of luxury occasionally?
Absolutely, but who doesn't? Appreciate a little bit of TLC, a little bit of self-treat and comfort every now and then.
Face masks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Guilty as charged.
So luxury attributes are again a great way to encourage buyers to purchase your products. So using sophisticated flavours, premium ingredients, or nice aesthetics always creates that appeal. So again, using a chocolate decoration on your products will make it look appealing, taste nice, and also encourage a bit of purchase, which is great. Brands can also stay relevant and on trends by tapping into those hot trends. So like we spoke about earlier, vegan is a huge trend in the market at the moment, and this is a great way to do so using our dark chocolate product range as well. So premium chocolate is brought as an affordable luxury by 56% of those who buy and eat chocolate. So it is often seen as an affordable luxury that people can use to treat themselves and make them feel good. So that again is a great way to tap into that wider market. Experience. So again, everybody loves to feel as though they are experiencing something positive when they are eating new products. So again, with visuals, tapping into that comical side as well. So we do have some great bunny bums, Mark, I believe that is a great product offering for Easter.
We do, and that's the great thing about chocolate. It can be moulded and shaped into all different sizes and different characters, and really the possibilities are only limited by your inner child. So
yeah.
And we love to have fun with chocolate.
Amazing. So by using some more comical factors as well and tapping and pulling on your inner creative, that is a great way to again attract a new consumer base. So on top of this, seasonal and all year round. So for you in the food industry, you are fully aware that seasons are getting longer. Their product launches are again lasting for longer. They're coming out sooner. So you're seeing Halloween launches in September, you're seeing Christmas launches in October. They are constantly increasing the length of time that people are launching new seasonal ranges. And on top of that, they are coming out more frequently as well. So people are also wanting to do more frequent seasonal launches on a regular basis. So our low MOQs will help you do that by having quick turnaround of product and being able to launch on a more frequent basis. But we have also seen that seasonal has adapted quite a lot here in counties. So we are a producer of our of Easter eggs, Mark, aren't we? We produce quite a few Easter eggs here in St Ives. How many do you reckon we produce on a yearly basis?
Yes, we do. I mean, we've got a long reputation for producing seasonal chocolate confectionery, namely Easter eggs and other hollow figurines, as you mentioned. So typically this year we produce around 1.5 million different items, and what we've really seen over the years is that those trends in premiumization and customization and really going on an adventure journey with the molding and the shaping of these seasonal products. So in regards to an Easter egg, no longer is a simple foiled Easter egg acceptable to our customers and consumers. They want something a little bit more and exciting. And just a few examples here of some of the items that we've developed for our customers in recent years, and really now becoming something that perhaps maybe you would even turn to eat. You want to put on your mantelpiece at home. And of course, we can do those same things with the finishes and the decorations and touches into ChocoDecs, which allows our customers to add those finishing touches to their applications as well, and lift their products to their customer.
Amazing. So basically, we have seen the seasons change from that very standard range to now people wanting more and more premium, unique and special offerings. So again, that is something that we can help you with using our ChocoDecs range. So we have some questions coming in, Mark. So before we move on swiftly, I'd like to get through some of these. So, and there's a couple of people saying that they haven't received their parcels, so can we send them to them? If you could send us an email at the end, there will be some contact details on the screen. So if you can send us an email to say that you haven't received it, please get in touch and we will send you one straight after this event.
Absolutely, yes.
Do we have any bake stable decorations?
We do, yes. We have some bake stable options, also within this category, and also within some of our other sugar confectionery decorations as well. Yes, so more details of that can be found by contacting your key account manager, or contacting us on sales@ovfgroup.com. Reach out to us and we will do everything that we can to find you a solution for your bake stable application.
Yes, we do have a wide range of bake stable options, like Mark said, from fudge to sugar decorations. So if you have any inquiries around that, please do get in contact and we will help you there.
These are great questions. Keep them coming.
Are you BRC approved?
We are, absolutely, yes. So the site here in St Ives are very proud to be BRC approved since 2003. Would you believe it?
So yes, we are BRC approved. So great question. Keep them coming in as well, please. So another question is the chocolate sustainable, UTZ, etc.? So yes, it is UTZ certified and Rainforest Alliance certified, which we know are combining together, but until they do, it is both certified for both of those. So
Great.
yes. Is the chocolate from an M&S approved factory?
So at the moment, yes, we are working towards that, and that is something that is very much a possible opportunity. So we're very high level of standards here on the site, and have many of the customer approval standards already. So if that is something that you would like us to work with you towards, then we would be very eager and keen to help to support on that journey.
Perfect. Also, someone would like to get a new box, if we can send one out, because some of the colour is leaked out, so we will send you another one. So again, if you can get in touch, then just let us know and we can send you a new one. Can you work from an STL file form? Is this something we are able to do using Fusion 360 internally and can use to share to create a precise model to make a component from?
Yes, we can. So yes, if you can provide us with an STL 3D file, we can take that into our system here. We can 3D print that into a development mold. We can work with it, further develop it. So yes, we can work with an STL file.
Amazing. And yes, we are a totally nut-free site, aren't we, Mark?
We are, yes. So the site here in St Ives is nut-free.
Another one to say that they've not received their pack, so please again let us know if you've not got it and we will send it out. What is the MOQ for a bespoke item, Mark?
Yeah, so just coming back to the MOQ that we mentioned earlier, so for a bespoke custom shape, the MOQ is just 100 kilos.
And that is the same for our off-the-shelf products as well?
So for our off-the-shelf product range, that MOQ is based upon our MOQ ordering from stock from our Tenbury sales office, and I believe the minimum spend there is just £500.
Perfect. So have you the ability to create a brand logo, stamp or short message into a chocolate decoration? Yes, we can create logos for you, and also we have a chocolate plaque which we can print any messages into as well. So if you would like to create something like that, that is also an option for you.
Great.
So again, please do send in your ideas and we will help you as much as possible. Do you have a dairy-free option?
So we don't within this range at this moment in time. It's something that we have been exploring and looking into. We have some dairy-free options within other categories of our product portfolio, but no, as we stand today, not dairy-free within the current offer of ChocoDecs.
But again, if you've got something that you would like to develop, please do get in touch with our MPD team or your local account manager, and we can work towards something for you in the future. Are these halal suitable or certified?
So as standard, no, they're not halal certified. However, again, if that is something that you would like to offer to your customer or a requirement of the particular market in which you're servicing, please reach out to us, and that's a discussion we would love to have.
Perfect. We also have someone who is asking that they like to use the name Provenance of Chocolate. So is it possible to have Belgium chocolate components within our products so that they can claim that on pack?
Absolutely. So as standard, our range of ChocoDecs is of Belgium origin. So that is a provenance claim that can be provided off the shelf.
Amazing. Another question is, what are the tooling charges?
Yeah, so the tooling charges vary from different sizes to pack sizes. So again, to answer that question, if you reach out and contact us, we'll share pricing and tooling charges with you. We've done a lot of investment into the technologies that go into creating the new shapes to keep that cost low. So I do believe you'll be pleasantly surprised at the very low tooling charges.
Amazing. Someone else has asked about the dairy-free version. We don't have a dairy-free version at this very moment, but if this is something you would like to develop, then please get in contact with our MPD team and we can look at working with you on that in the future.
Great.
Are you seeing an uplift in trends with ruby and blonde chocolate?
We are in certain areas and certain categories. So yes, that is something that we can offer within the range. It's not part of the standard offer, the ruby chocolate, but that is something that we can work with you. Okay.
Perfect. And also, I think innovation is really high in chocolate at the moment. Again, like we spoke about throughout the trends section a minute ago, people are looking for that premium offering, and adding that little bit of colour using blonde or ruby chocolate is something that will just give your products that little bit of uniqueness. So again, yeah, I think that is a great idea to use.
Great.
Did I get it right that you were offering actual ruby chocolate, or is it just coloured?
Yes, in the selection pack that we've included, there is a coloured white chocolate. So that's an option in terms of providing coloured white chocolate options, and we've included there just some examples of pink and orange within the selection pack. But ruby is something that we can talk to you about as well.
Perfect. What country is production in? It is here in the UK, and it is down in Cornwall in lovely St Ives. So if you would ever like to visit when times are a little bit more normal, then that is something you can also do, is come and visit our beautiful factory down in St Ives and spend a day with us. A
fantastic place to come and spend first productions, or to come and visit us. Of course, as the world will allow us at the moment, perhaps that is sometimes a little bit tricky under current climate conditions. Having said that, we'll talk to you a little bit later about how we can bring you on to site virtually, as we're doing here today.
Yeah.
With a fantastic MPD kitchen and application facility. So lots of possibilities to keep the MPD wheels turning, so we can arrange one-to-one workshops and MPD sessions with you, our customers, and we can do that over Teams or Zoom. We have the technology to do that.
Amazing. Can we produce small decorations, so stars, hearts, etc., with a size of 2 to 4 millimeters, and can those be delivered in bulk packaging?
Yeah, absolutely. So within the standard range, we would cover off that particular size there, and they can be delivered in bulk packaging. Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
And can you make, finally, gluten-free decorations?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. So yeah, that's very much a possibility.
Perfect.
Great.
So continuing with our trend section, and just to finish it off, we are often seeing lots of things developed throughout seasonal launches at the moment. So again, a great way to do this is with some lower MOQ products where you can turn around a frequent amount of launches in a good amount of time, and with some really great decorations and seasonally themed. So moving on swiftly to the next section of this presentation is for value propositions and USPs. Mark, I believe this is your favourite section.
It is, absolutely. As I mentioned earlier, the value proposition, the USPs within ChocoDecs are strong. So there are so many there. We've really sort of captured that around just 4 or 5. So moving forward into
Amazing.
Here, really, one a strong proposition here is collaboration, and this is really where we thrive and love to work with you, our customers, to develop things bespoke and custom. And we love nothing more than having a busy house, and we'd like to work with you to develop something new and bespoke that you can then offer to your customers.
Perfect.
Of course, at the moment we can do that. We'd love to set up a workshop and invite you down to St Ives and to spend a day or two here. Again, as we mentioned earlier, perhaps that's not always possible, and we can do that virtually over Teams or Zoom.
We can indeed, and we will make sure it's as an easy process as possible over Zoom and Teams. We have a great team in there, that's our design team, that will also help do live designs over virtual spaces. So we can do that with you as well. So next value proposition.
I think fun. I mean, at the end of the day, chocolate can be moulded into shaped in all different sizes, and no other food brings a greater smile to a child or the young child in all of us. And really, again, as we mentioned earlier, the possibilities are only bounded by our inner child to come up with something fun. And again, you know, a muffin without a bunny button diving into that muffin, it's not a muffin. And
Not the same.
It's not the same, is it? So a lot of fun to be had.
Next one.
And versatility. Again, as we mentioned earlier, we've touched on all the various different seasons and applications. So throughout the seasons, whether it be Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's, Halloween, again, lots of different opportunities and across different applications, whether it be from bakery, chilled dessert, ice cream, or single placements. Again, lots of versatility within the ChocoDecs offer.
And again, in our MPD kitchen here, we have loads of application machines that we can help you to create your perfect application with our waffle makers, our ice cream machines, we've got coffee machines. So anything that you would like to produce alongside us and make sure that it's the perfect fit for you, we can do that here on site for you. Next.
And of course, perhaps the strongest value proposition of all, and the raison d'etre for all our businesses, is the commercial value. ChocoDecs really adds that extra touch and allows consumers and customers to raise their products, to offer something different, to differentiate the finished product from the competitors, and really make it stand out on the shelf. That's going to drive the top number. It's going to grow sales, and most importantly, increase that bottom number and profitability through.
Amazing. So that is our value propositions, and we hope that some of those really resonate with you and help you understand how this product range can really help you to just increase and enhance your product offering. So we have just a little bit of an inspiration slide for you here on how you can use these products to really make a product pop, to how to make a more standard product like a cupcake maybe look that little bit more exciting, and again bring that comical factor. So I hope some of those again give you that little bit of inspiration both seasonally and all year round. So the MPD process, Mark. Also, before we jump into this, I think we have a couple of more questions on here. Does that include your ChocoDec range, custom bake stable items? So is our ChocoDec range custom or bake stable?
So as standard, the ChocoDecs range is not in a bake stable format. However, again, that's something that we would love to have a conversation with you and understand the application a little bit further to see if there's any possibility that we can work with you to create something that is suitable for a bake stable application. So not as standard, but we like a challenge and we'd love to work with you on that application.
Perfect. Also, are you able to do a double or triple deposit of different coloured chocolates?
Okay, so again, something that is in the works. So at the moment, with the launch range that you've seen here today, single colour decorations, but not far behind, following closely, is the capability to offer multiple colours. So that's coming down the line in a second launch phase. Again, would encourage everyone to speak to your key account manager, get in contact, let us know what it is you're looking for. We'd like to understand that a little bit further and work with you to develop something quite unique.
Perfect. So now we're going to take you through our MPD process, which we have split down into 3 sections to make it easy, understandable, and also a nice process to go through.
Okay, great. So, as I mentioned earlier, the MPD process I'm going to talk through here is a simple 3-step to work with your customers to create a bespoke custom shape. And we stack this down into the first step, which is just 2 weeks. This first step, this is where from day 1 we're going to receive the brief or the idea and have a conversation with you. That could be perhaps the receipt of your sketch on the scribble pad, or simply a one-line say, we'd like to work with you to develop a chocolate flamingo. We're then, over the course of those next 2 weeks, we're going to share with you some drawings, some 3D models that you're able to spin around and look on your screen. Feed that back to us. And the aim here is by the end of week 2, we will have taken that drawing, developed it into a prototype molded it up with chocolate, and put that in the post to you. So by the end of that 2-week process, you will have a physical custom bespoke shape for your approval and further review.
Amazing. Also, we had another question come through saying, can you show us more samples of your product range? Yes, of course we can. We have developed a brochure within Orchard Valley that we can send you out at the end of this event. It will come out in your post email, and that will have all of our standard range, our developments, and some of our MPD and bespoke ideas that you can then use to inspire you a little bit further. So that will go out at the end of this. If you do not receive it, please again get in touch and we can send that out as you wish.
Great.
So step 2, Mark.
Step 2, now this part takes roughly 4 weeks. So during this stage here, we've now received approval and sign off from you that we're good to go into production. In the background, we're going to order up the molds. We're going to get all the wheels in motion behind of sharing technical data and information. We're going to get the factory ready and brief, ready to go into production. So during these next 4 weeks, we're getting ready to go in production. So looking over step 1 and step 2, from day 0 of receiving your idea and brief, we can, if we keep that flow going, go into production within 6 weeks.
Perfect. And my favourite step, step 3.
Step 3, that final 2-week stage, or up to 2 weeks, we've gone into production, and now we're going to either have you on site with us, and of course we'd love to be able to invite you down onto site to oversee that first production. We can, of course, if that's not possible under the current COVID scenario, we can do that virtually and digitally on the factory floor, so you can approve and see your product in production. And so here, this is the final couple of weeks where we're into production and positively releasing and supplying that to you at your own factories or sites. So if we look back over those 3 steps, we were talking 6 to 8 weeks for the development and delivery of a bespoke custom shape.
Amazing. So we hope that has summarised our MPD process in as much detail as possible, and also in a nice simplified way so that you know exactly where you are at each step. So we have one more question that's come in to say, can you design a bespoke tray with a different number of decorations?
We can, of course, yes. So we have some standard options, but of course, perhaps in your application, maybe looking for something a little bit different. So we can work with you, and of course, We would assess the minimum order quantity and the investment that's necessary there, and we would obviously walk you through that. And but yeah, very much so. We have other examples where we have developed a custom bespoke layout tray. So yes, we have experience and examples of that, and we'd love to talk to you more about that.
Amazing. So basically, any inquiries, any questions that you have, or anything that you really want to develop, please do get in touch with either your account manager or our MPD team. You can even use the QR code on the back of the design sheet that we have sent out to you, and that is a great way to get in touch with us really quickly, and that will hopefully mean that we can help you in as many ways as possible.
Great.
So the last section, and then we will leave you for today, how to get in touch with us. So this, again, I believe is the most important part. So how do you start your new ChocoDecs journey with us here down in St Ives? You can call or email us using the number at the bottom of your screen. So either contact us on the phone number at the bottom, or you can email sales@ovfgroup.com. You can also book a meeting. Like Marcus said, we would love to spend some more time with you. Obviously today we've only had an hour, so we would love to spend some more quality time understanding you, your product range, and how it is that we can enhance that range for you, creating bespoke ideas, and also working alongside your MPD teams to create the perfect solution for you and for your customers, whether that be on site in the future or virtually as we are today. We will try our best to make sure that that day works perfectly for you. You can also scan your QR codes again on the back of your design sheets, and that will send an automatic generated email through to our lovely design team who are just in there, and they will be able to help you out and start that process for you.
Great, excellent. So we encourage everyone to get in touch. We'd love to hear about your new project or opportunity, and I think this leaves nothing more than to say thank you for joining us on this exciting event and product launch this morning. We hope you've had a great time. We'd love to hear more from you and get in touch. Again, reach out to Lou and the sales team. We're here to take you and start you on your new ChocoDecs journey.
We are indeed, and maybe we'll give you about 30 seconds just because I know you're a little bit behind on the live, so I just want to make sure that you've got enough time to put in any questions that you have. So we'll just give you a little moment here. Mark, we can have a drink or eat a ChocoDec.
Absolutely.
Would you like would you like another one? Are you going for something different?
I don't think you can ever have too many chocolate decorations. I'm going to
go for dark this time, I think. Lovely. Oh, I feel like my mic's going to be picking up me crunching. Okay, so I don't think there has been any question.
No, so thank you for all the questions that you sent through today. Hopefully we've been able to answer them, but again, any more burning questions, please do get in contact with us.
Yep, I now can't get rid of my ChocoDec, but it was lovely to spend the last hour with you. We really hope you enjoyed it. We hope you're inspired, and we really look forward to hearing from you in the future. It was lovely to spend some time with you, and we will see you soon.
Take care. Goodbye now.